Hello, good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Sienna. How are you all doing? So as you all may know, the whole world is facing a critical situation, especially here in Italy where I live. The whole nation has been on lockdown for a few weeks already, and this means I cannot go outside and film new stuff. Nakaka-boring! Tagal-tagal ko na dito sa bahay, walang magawa kung hindi kumain, matulog. So I decided to show you the trip I did with my family not a long time ago in Paris. The first time we went there was in 2001. I was 5 years old and we went back there after 18 years. So if you're curious about this vlog, please keep watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos. The first day we arrived, we just went for a walk around our hotel, which was just 2 minutes from Gare de l'Est station, and decided to walk to the Notre Dame area. We all know what happened to the cathedral, and I just hope that one day we'll be able to see the Notre Dame again in all its majesticness.
Cosa ne pensi di questa pioggia?
Unfortunately, it was a rainy day, but this didn't stop us from roaming around. We spent the rest of the day souvenir shopping.
Dai che vedo? Il cappellino francese. Vai, provalo.
C'è questo. Il periodo migliore per venire qua a Parigi secondo me è l'estate, perché sono freddo della Madonna e non siamo riusciti a goderci appieno la città.
Ben detto. Tu cosa hai da dire invece?
Then we headed back to our hotel because we were super tired. We have been up since 3 in the morning, plus it was getting really cold.
The next day.
The second day we went to the Musée du Louvre, Museum of Louvre. The entrance is free for European citizens under 26 years old. This is the largest art museum in Paris, and it's famous all around the world for hosting one of the most recognizable paintings ever, the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. We spent half of the day here, but I don't think a whole day would be enough to admire every single piece in this museum.
A few moments later.
We headed to Champs-Élysées by metro. This area is full of high-end boutiques, and at the end of the Avenue des Champs-Élysées, there's the Arc de Triomphe. Then we took a bus heading to Trocadero, which is the plaza where you can finally see the Eiffel Tower. And of course, what is a trip to France without eating their famous crepes, especially topped with loads and loads of Nutella? Absolutely delicious. The queue is always long, of course, and I would suggest you to come early as you can, because you could end up spending your day queuing just to get to the top of the landmark. Once at the top, it started getting extremely windy and started raining hard again.
Oh raga.
We've been stuck at the top of the Tour Eiffel for a couple hours until dawn. But I must be honest, the rain outside, me sitting in the Tour Eiffel sipping hot tea, which I didn't feel unfortunately, I kind of found it poetic. We stayed around the Trocadero area until night. The tower started flashing lights and day 3 in Paris. Keep watching. Chateau de Versailles is 45 minutes by train from Paris.
Raga, voi non sapete ma questa è casa nostra, noi siamo le madame del Château di Versailles.
Sì, io.
Versione 40.
Sì.
Adesso gira.
Questa è casa nostra, Basta.
Ecco, Versailles è proprio davanti ai nostri occhi.
As for any touristy landmarks, the queue was very long. I think we've waited at least 1 hour and a half queuing, so I would suggest you come really early if you don't want to spend your time queuing. The Palace of Versailles was the principal royal residence of France from 1682 under Louis XIV until the start of the French Revolution in 1789. The palace is now a historical monument and UNESCO World Heritage Site. Just remember that the palace and the gardens require 2 separate tickets, so don't forget to book them both in advance if you want to enjoy a full immersion experience just like the aristocrats back then. I think a full day is required here, so plan your journey in advance. We then had dinner at Hard Rock Cafe, but I didn't film anything because I was too hungry to grab the camera. We spent day 4 walking around the Tuileries Gardens, which is located between the Louvre Museum and Place de la Concorde, created by Italian Caterina de' Medici, who was Queen Consort of France. Then we queued to the Musée d'Orsay, which was a former station. I want to remind you that the entrance in almost every museum is free for European citizens under 26 years old. The museum houses the largest collection of Impressionist masterpieces in the world by painters such as Monet, Degas, Renoir, Cézanne, and Van Gogh. Then we stopped by La Durée to buy some macarons, and I would say they were pretty expensive, but eating their macarons are a must-do when in Paris. Walking around with our baguette and croissants, we reached Jardin de Luxembourg, which was created by Italian Maria de' Medici. The garden is today owned by the French Senate, which meets in the palace.
Oh mio Dio, sono tutti con la posa uguale. Guarda quanta gente.
We spent the rest of the night walking through the district of Pigalle and Boulevard de Clichy, also known as the Red Light District, to head towards Moulin Rouge, the famous cabaret. Entry tickets sell out really fast, so once again, book all your tickets in advance. We spent the last day in Montmartre, my favorite area, which is, in my opinion, Paris in a nutshell. Many artists that I've mentioned to you before, like Monet, Renoir and Degas, have lived or had their studios here. This area is so romantic and picturesque that movies like Amélie and Midnight in Paris by Woody Allen were shot here. Going down the hill, you'll end in Boulevard de Clichy, and before heading to the airport, we stopped in front of the Moulin Rouge. And this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming travel videos. See ya!